everybody, Chris Kelly here from MarineMax Vacations. I'm talking to you right now from Charlotte Amalia, St. Thomas, which is likely your first stop on the way to your MarineMax Vacation charter. This is a great place to take a break before you get over to the BVI, do a little shopping in town, or maybe even pass by Bluebeard's Castle and see the Pirate Museum up there. From St. Thomas, there are 3 ways to get to the marina at Hodges Creek, Tortola. The most affordable is to take the fast ferry from Charlotte Amalia to Road Town Tortola, and then take a taxi from there to the marina. There's also a private ferry option, or you could take a puddle jumper plane from St. Thomas to Tortola, but if you take the ferry as we did, you'll enjoy the ride.
It was the idea of MarineMax President CEO Bill McGill. How do we get our power boaters to enjoy boating year-round without having to take their boats down to the Caribbean? So that was the idea, and then he thought, okay, so if we're going to do this, we need the best people to come work for us, and also we need to design true power boats with the same amenities as with the boats they're used to driving in the U.S.
So this was our home for the week, the MarineMax 484 made by Aquila Yachts. All the boats in the MarineMax fleet are custom designed to have all the amenities you'll need for easy cruising, and the 484 is no different. Powered by a pair of electronic Volvo D6 engines rated at 330 horsepower each, the 484 can hit a top speed approaching 20 knots. But down here in the islands you're never in a rush, so a throttle setting of about 2200 RPM gets you 9 knots and a very economical fuel burn. And thanks to the boat's huge 23-foot 6-inch beam, if you tie up at night, you'll always be alongside the pier, which makes docking that much easier. We began our journey with a drive by the Indians, a spectacular group of rocks that rise up dramatically from the seafloor. They have this name because one of the rocks appears to be an Indian looking skyward, and this is a very popular place with both experienced snorkelers and divers alike. Some of our crew members were brand new to snorkeling, so we opted to skip this spot for something even more spectacular, the caves of Norman Island. Norman Island is also called Treasure Island, and legend has it that this is the location of the famous book by Robert Louis Stevenson. These natural caves are filled with tiny silversides, and because the caves are in the lee of the island, there are virtually no waves or swells here, making it a perfect spot for beginning snorkelers. You can row your dinghy right into the caves, but for the ultimate experience you'll want to snorkel in and out. On the biggest cave, you can actually snorkel into the main entrance and then walk out the back of the cave and onto a small beach. After the caves, you'll want to make the short trip around Treasure Point to a huge harbor called the Bight of Norman Island. There are plenty of moorings here for a secure overnight tie-up, and if you like life on the wild side, you'll want to have dinner and drinks on the William Thornton, a pirate ship that's permanently moored there as a bar restaurant. But just watch out. The plus or painkiller drinks they serve there usually live up to their name. There are also 2 other beach bars for those who like a little calmer dining experience. But since it was our first night out, we opted to slow things down and anchor around the corner at a quiet cove called Ben-Yur Bay. After anchoring and visually checking the hook, we were greeted with a whole group of visitors, including tarpon and hawksbill turtles. Next, we were off to Deadmans Bay and the always classy Peter Island Yacht Club. You'll want to spend a day anchored off the beautiful beach here, but check your anchor with some reverse engine power as the holding ground on the eelgrass is not great. A quick dinghy ride gets you into the beach with its beach bar and tiki huts, and you can rent a variety of water toys here. It's also an easy walk up the hill to the club, or head east up the trail to a rugged ocean beach that has a reef, but is recommended only for experienced snorkelers due to the wave action there. While the crew relaxed on the beach, my dive buddy and I checked out the underwater sights off Dead Chest Island. The infamous pirate Blackbeard reputedly put 15 mutinous men ashore here with nothing but a bottle of rum, hence the song 15 Men on a Dead Man's Chest. Here we found excellent diving with no current, a variety of coral channels about 50 feet down, a southern stingray, and even Larry the Lobster was here. Deadmans Bay is not a good overnight anchorage, so we upped the anchor in the afternoon and headed for Cooper Island Beach Club and the mooring area there. Again, there are plenty of moorings for a secure overnight stay, and Cooper Island features a restaurant and complete dive shop. If you rent your tanks from Sail Caribbean divers at Hodges Creek Marina, you get a discount on air fills here since they're part of the same dive shop. There's also a nice little shopping boutique here. And because the water is flat, calm, and shallow off the beach, this is where we gave our kids their first taste of real scuba diving. After leaving Cooper Island, we headed north across Sir Francis Drake Channel to the new Scrub Island Resort, arguably one of the most luxurious small resorts in the Caribbean. Scrub Island features a world-class marina which is home to many big game sport fishermen. The resort has 2 spectacular pools, a water slide, 2 restaurants, and a combination of huge suites and separate villa buildings. We were treated to a magnificent 3-bedroom villa with its own living room, dining room, gourmet kitchen, and even its own swimming pool, along with a fantastic view of the marina. If you'll be chartering for at least a week, you might want to consider a night or 2 ashore at a luxury resort to enhance your vacation experience. Our next stop was the world-famous baths. Here, piles of huge granite boulders make for one of the most amazing snorkeling and hiking sites in the world. You can easily spend half a day or more here just exploring the various caves and pools, and there's a handy snack bar there as well. From there, we continued northeast up the lee side of Virgin Gorda and on into Gorda Sound. This is the location of the Bitter End Yacht Club, which is a full-service resort marina and hotel, complete with all manner of water sports and dive gear. We opted to tie up for the night at Leverick Bay, home to a Pusser's Restaurant and Jumbies, a local island beach bar with great food at very reasonable prices. And finally, on the way back, you might want to consider Cane Garden Bay on the northwest shore of Tortola. This is a completely protected harbor with glass calm water, and you can even walk from one end of the beach to the other and hit any number of numerous beach restaurants there. We had a great dinner at Yachts and even met the owner, and all of these spots are laid back and very Caribbean. As you may have realized by now, a 1-week charter in the BVI just lets you barely scratch the surface. So if you have the time, we'd strongly recommend either a 10-day or even a 2-week trip. Even after you relax and get into island time, you'll find that your vacation flies by and the trip is over almost before you know it. But when you head home, you'll be tanned, relaxed, and have a ton of great photos, videos, and memories.
When you're ready to book your MarineMax vacation, please visit our website, www.marinemaxvacations.com, and one of our friendly and efficient staff will be more than happy to go over all the information with you. We make getting here a breeze. We assist you with everything from your flights to your provisioning. We also arrange hotels if you need a hotel stay, or you can have our stay aboard package where you sleep on the boat the night before. But please visit our website, speak to one of our sales agents. They'll be happy to walk you through all the systems and make everything a breeze.
For complete information on your next charter vacation, just call 813-644-8071 or visit MarineMaxVacations.com.